Hello everybody and welcome to the Sporting Journey. Hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to do a quick match review of the West Ham 3 Newcastle 1 game. Um, Look, this were more than just 3 points. This means a lot more to West Ham than just the 3 points. I think this is the start of something a bit special for West Ham. Actually, it's the best I've seen West Ham play all season. Um, Credits first of all, credit to Potts. I thought Potts played really well. I was a bit concerned chucking him in at deep end against Newcastle's beasts in midfield with Joelinton and Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes, but he more than held his own. Should have had a goal. It were ruled out because Souček's big toe was caught offside, which I was felt gutted for him because he deserved a goal. He got man at match from Sky Sports, and rightly so. The protests looked like there were a fair few thousand there as well, which were good to see. But let's just quickly go into the game, right? So it started off like it finished. It started off really, West Ham come out at traps, all guns blazing. Jared Bowen thought he put West Ham in front, but it hit the post. And then straight after that, on the fourth minute, Jacob Murphy were at the other end, banning balling back at net for Newcastle to give Newcastle a 1-0 lead. Jared Bowen, his face looked like he was gobsmacked, to be honest, and I said, he needs to take a, stop thinking about that missed chance he missed, and start cheering up the players. But the players already had that jeering up inside them, and you could just see that West Ham wanted this a lot more because Lucas Piquet from about 30 yards out struck the ball into low and hard. Pope got an hand on it, but it went. All he could do was penny it into net. Should Pope have done better? Possibly, but don't take anything away from the strike what Piquet did. And I said in I think it was West Ham fan TV, Lawless and Dan Lawless and Jace were doing a watch along, and I said that Pekata, somebody in chat said that Pekata owes West Ham a performance, and he delivered. He really did deliver. If it weren't for Freddie Potts, I think he would. I think Pekata would have got the man at match. Personally, cause he were even good defensively against Newcastle on their set pieces. You know, so that so on the 95th, 45th plus 5 minutes of injury time, right on the stroke of half time, Wan-Bissaka put a cross into the box, and unfortunately, Botman tried to kick it out, tried to defend the cross, but it went straight into the back at net. Nick Pope had no chance of getting to that, to be fair, so that made it 2-1 on the stroke of half time. Probably best time for West Ham to score, to be honest. And then then on the 90, about the 95th minute, Freddie Potts put the ball in back at net, but it were ruled out for offside with Souček's big toe were ruled to be offside, which I thought were a bit harsh. But within 2 minutes after that, Thomas Souček wrapped it up, made sure that West Ham got all 3 points, and rest is history, as they say. But look, honestly, if West Ham can produce that every week, West Ham won't be in that bottom three for very long. They've got Burnley coming up on Saturday before international break. Um, there's a four goal difference between them. Um, can I see West Ham beating Burnley 4-0? Not really. If I'm honest, I think they might be able to get a win, but I don't know if they're going to be able to beat them 4-0. So that means that West Ham will finish in the relegation zone come international break, but they'll go into that international break in a lot more higher spirits than what they went into last one. Let's put it that way. But yeah, look, Newcastle just didn't turn up, to be honest. But that's taking nothing away from West Ham. I thought West Ham were absolutely fantastic. They really were. You know, and you, you know, and it was the first time, since the Europa League, I've heard that stadium sound, with fans singing in that stadium, and it was loud. It was really loud. So the fans got behind the team. The fans will always get behind the team. The fans will follow the team. But um, that one result does not mean that Brady and Sullivan are safe, because they still need to get out of West Ham for West Ham to be successful. I'm not saying that they're going to go on to win the Champions League or Premier League or all like that, but what it will, when they get out, it'll be run properly with proper footballing brains and people, hopefully. So hopefully the West Ham, fans can get Brady and Sullivan out with these protests. Please don't forget to sign a petition. Sullivan Brady out. You, and I'll put the link in the description again. But yes, so look, all I can say is well done West Ham, well done the fans. The team actually give the fans something to shout about this time. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this edition of The Sporting Journey. Until next time, guys, have a great day. Speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.